Gaffer, a 3-0 loss here at Tamworth. What are your first thoughts?
Again, not good enough. They were the better side, despite us probably having more possession than them. They non-leagued us a little bit, overpowered us in all areas, and just really imposed themselves on us, and we weren't strong enough to deal with it. Probably got to look at myself a little bit. Left Jamie Willits on the bench, probably a mistake. They won headers all over the pitch, and most concerning, those winning headers in their 6-yard box. Again, we've allowed crosses coming into the box for the first goal. Another set piece we've conceded from. Just not good enough, really. I don't want to take anything away from Tamworth. I thought they were really organised behind the ball. Half let us have it, and I think we've had one shot on target that I can remember all game from about 25 yards. So second best, really, and Tamworth worthy winners.
And obviously you do mention they're not including Jamie today. Do you think that was one of the things that's let us down aerially today, was we didn't really have that sort of presence?
Yeah, I think Dan Creaney, I mean, he's good at what he does, and he's bullied their centre halves for 90 minutes, really well, as long as he was on the pitch until he got took off. And the two central defenders have dominated their front men as well, and they were a real threat from set plays and the ball into the box and then throw-ins, and we've allowed crosses to come in again, like I say, and that's where the first goals come from. But we're just not good enough all over the park, and it's a real reality check for them now, because that's 9 goals now we've conceded in 3 games, and that's just unacceptable.
And obviously, looking at the squad, we do have a fair few injuries at the moment. Is there any more updates on those?
Edge is a few weeks away, I think, with the groin. Jack Cannon was on the bench today because of his groin. We thought we could only get 25 minutes out of him. We got a couple under the weather as well. Jack Halland's had flu. Ethan Sefton's just come back from flu. Orio's feeling his hamstring. We've got obviously Leo Brown, NCP. They're a little more long term. Brad Burton hamstring as well. So we've got 5 or 6, I think, on the treatment table at the moment, which isn't helpful. We've got a lot of games coming up, and it's we are a little bit down to the bare bones, in all honesty.
And obviously we have got a lot of games coming up. We do play nearly every Tuesday and Saturday leading up to March. Is there anything we're going to try and do to bolster the squad, like any new signings?
No.
And obviously we do have a lot of games coming up. What is it we need to change to make sure we get maximum points from these games?
Well, looking at today's game, the desire from their players to stop crosses coming into the box from wide areas, and they've got two centre halves that are dominant aerially as well. So even if you do get a crossing, but they stopped crosses coming into the box. We didn't. We was easy on the eye and pretty, with no real threat. Thought our front men were poor, in all honesty, as well. Ball into them weren't looked after on numerous occasions. We've got to dust ourselves down and really give us a bit of a reality check now and start again. The FA Cup's long gone now, and I still feel that some of them are feeling sorry for themselves and perhaps not quite giving it 100%. But as like I say, big reality check for us now, and I think we've moved back into the relegation zone. And I kept saying these games in hand meant nothing because they're not points. We've probably obviously still got a load of games in hand, but if we're not careful, we're going to sort of find ourselves in a relegation battle, and that'd be a terrible shame, because I think that group of players are too good for that. But at the same time, if they're not quite right mentally wise, and we're going to find it a long, hard season.
And obviously you talk about the mentality. Do you think that's the main thing we're lacking? Because when obviously people do watch us play, we get nothing but compliments with the football we play and stuff like that, but mentally we do tend to switch off in certain moments of the game, whether that's as a team or individually. Is there anything we can do to try and amend that?
We are making too many individual errors, and we do probably get compliments for the way we play, but this is first team football, and it's about results, and our results haven't been good enough over the last 3 or 4 games. So maybe we have to have a look at things, and perhaps while we are making these individual errors and defending as poorly as we are, that we change the way we play a little bit, which is a shame because it's not the way I want to do things. But certainly at the moment with the players the way they are defending and losing battles, maybe we have to look at that and change a few things up for the next game.
That's great. Thank you, Gaffer.
No worries.